Live from WTOC, the Southeast News leader. The News Now starts on WTOC Plus.
Thanks for joining us this afternoon on WTOC Plus. We start with national news as tensions are high in Minneapolis after a woman was shot and killed by an ICE officer yesterday. Federal and local officials are at odds over what happened and why it occurred. CBS's Usher Kasari is there with details.
Quit your job! Protests this morning outside a federal building in Minneapolis, where residents are demanding justice after 37-year-old Renee Good was shot and killed by an ICE agent Wednesday.
Saw the video. I just totally thought it was murder, plain and simple.
That video shows Good backing up in her car as an agent tries to open the driver's side door. As she begins to pull away, another officer draws his gun and fires multiple rounds, killing her. The Trump administration blames Good. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem claims Good had been stalking agents all day.
This vehicle was used to hit this officer. It was used as a weapon, and the officer feels as though his life was in jeopardy. It was used to perpetuate a violent act.
Minnesota's Bureau of Criminal Apprehension says it will not be part of the FBI-led investigation, saying the FBI is blocking access to evidence, investigative interviews, and case materials.
It feels very, very difficult that we will get a fair outcome. And I say that only because people in positions of power have already passed judgment.
State and local leaders say ICE should leave Minneapolis, and its presence is what led to the violence.
The use of deadly force.
Retired ICE agent Eric Ballier took a close look at the video evidence and says it's up to the officer to stay calm.
She's trying to get around that vehicle, is what it appears to me. She has the steering wheel turned to the right, and she's trying to get away.
Renee Nicole Good leaves behind a wife and 3 children. Usher Qureshi, CBS News, Minneapolis.
Back here at home, Georgia has released 5 new specialty plates, giving drivers additional options to personalize their vehicles. The new plates include a plate celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States and a selfless service plate. The state's also offering 2 outdoor options, a Georgia State Parks plate and a Bass Conservation plate. But the most talked about specialty plate is the America First plate, championed by State Senator Steve Gooch and designed to show support for President Donald Trump. That tag costs $90. The money goes to Georgia's general fund. And in South Carolina, a new specialty license plate is causing some debate. It reads, "Where the Revolutionary War was won." That statement has sparked a conversation on if South Carolina is truly where the Revolutionary War was won, or if that was in Yorktown, Virginia.
In the 20th century, I think the role of South Carolina in the Revolution was kind of diminished. This has gotten so widespread that it's on the license plates of everyone's car.
In response to that debate, the South Carolina DMV released a statement saying, quote, "The SC 250 Commission designed the plate at the direction of the South Carolina General Assembly, who authorized the plate in law." Well, this is First on WTOC Plus. A group of students at the Savannah Arts Academy are diving headfirst into the chaos and comedy of William Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. This afternoon, we're getting an exclusive look at the show ahead of this weekend's performances. Go ahead and take a look.
Approach, Sir Andrew. To be up after midnight and to go to bed is to be up betimes. Drinculo segure, dost thou know?
Nay, by my troth, I know not, but I know to be up late is to be up late.
A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled cup. To be up after midnight and to go to bed, then is to go to bed early. Dost not our lives consist of the 4 elements?
Faith, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Therefore, let us eat and drink. Mariah, a soup of wine, I say.
Here comes the fool, I think.
Welcome, Alice. Now let's have a catch.
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. I had, rather than 40 shillings, I had such a leg. And so sweet a breath to sing. when thou last night spoke of Pigromitis and the Vapians, passing the equinoctial of Quebus, oh, it was very good, I faith. I sent thee sixpence for the lineman, hadn't I?
I did in petico thy gratitude, for Malvolio's nose is no whipstock. My lady has a white hand, and the myrmidons are no bottle ale houses.
Excellent! Why, this is the best fooling when all is done. Now a song.
Ooh, now, you sixpence now, let's have a song.
There's a tissue of me too, with one night giver.
Would you have a song of love or a song of good life? A love song.
I care not for good life.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay and hear your true love's coming. I can sing both high and low. For further pretty sweeting, journeys end in lovers meeting. Every wise man's son doth know.
Excellent.
What is love to love hereafter? Present mirth hath present laughter.
Beautiful.
What's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Then come kiss me, sweet and 20. Youth's stuff will not endure.
Thou fluest voices, I am true knight.
A contagious breath.
Very sweet and contagious, I faith.
To hear by the nose is a dulcet of contignation. We must wake the welkin and make the night owl dance in a ruse that will draw 3 souls out of 1 weaver. Shall we do that?
Let's do it. I may dog at a catch.
By your lady, sir, and some dogs will catch well.
Let our catch be thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave, knight. I shall be constrained in it to call thee knave, knight.
Oh, 'tis not the first time I've constrained myself to call me thou knave. Begin, fool, begins. Hold thy peace.
Well, I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Good, I faith. Come begin.
Three merry men weaving, 3 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 merry men.
If my lady have not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him to turn you out of the doors, never trust me.
My lady's Acacian. We are politicians. Malvolio's he's a Pegaramsey, and 3 merry men we be, 3 merry men we be, 3 merry men we be. Am I not consignacious? Am I not of her blood? There dwelt a man in Babylon. There dwelt a man in Babylon. Lady, lady. Beshrew me, the knight's an admirable fooling.
Aye, he does well if he did for souls, aye. He does it with better grace, but I do it more natural.
Oh, the 12th
For
day
the
of
love
December,
of God.
The 12th day of December. December is a month in the year. It's the 12th day of December. The 12th day of December. 12 days in December. My master.
Are you mad? Or what are you? Have you no wit, manner, nor honesty, but together like tinkers at this time of night? Do ye make an alehouse out of my lady's house, that ye speak at the coin's catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no matter of place, persons, not time within you?
We did keep our time, sir, in our catches now. Snack up.
Sir Toby. Yes. Sir Toby, I must be around with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and drop misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you to take leave of her, she is more than willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, my heart, since I must needs be gone. His eyes do show his days are almost done.
So,
But I will never die.
Sir Toby and you
Shall we bid and go?
what if you do?
Shall we bid and go and spare not? there'll be no more cakes and ale.
Yes, yes, and by Saint Anne and ginger shall be hot in the mouth too.
Thart is right. Go, sir, and rub your chain in some crumbs. Mariah, a stoup of wine.
Mistress Mary, if you harbor my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you would not give means to this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go! Shake your ears!
For as good as a deed is to drink when a man's hungry, and to challenge him in the field, and then to break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll deliver the indignation by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient. For tonight, since the youth of the council is today with my lady, she is much out of quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, let him alone with me. If I do not gull him into an A-word and make him a common recreation, never trust me. I know I can do it.
Possess us. Tell us something of him.
Marry, sir. Sometimes he is kind of a Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog. What? For being a Puritan? Thy exquisite reason, dear knight.
I have no exquisite reason for it, but I have a reason good enough.
Oh, the devil of Puritan that he is. Nor anything constant but a time. An affectionate mass that can't stake without books and utters it by great strides. The best persuader of himself, so crammed as he thinks with excellency that it is the grounds of his faith that all that look on him love him. And it is within that vice that my revenge will find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein, by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write much like my lady, and, on a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinctions of our hands.
I smell a device.
I have it in my nose, too.
The letters that thou writes, he will think they are from my niece, and that she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And a horse now would make him an ass.
An ass I doubt not.
Oh, true will be honorable.
Port Royal, I warned you. I know my physique will work with him. I will plant you two, and let the fool make a third, where he shall find the letter, observe his construction of it. For tonight, farewell, and dream on the other.
Good night, Penthesilea.
Oh, before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me.
I was adored once, too.
To bed, knight. Did thou send for more money?
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Send for the money, knight. If you do not have her in the end, call me Cut.
If I do not, never trust me. Take it how you will.
Come, knight, I'll go burn some sack. It's too late to go to bed now. Come, knight, come.
All right, well, we hope you all enjoyed that scene from the play. We also wanted to take a moment to kind of pull back the curtain to show you how the cast and its director are making this timeless play come to life.
The show is one of Shakespeare's beloved comedies. It deals with twins that are separated by a shipwreck, and they end up on this lovely island of Illyria, land of Illyria, and they both believe they have died. You know, they've been separated. And so Viola, who we meet first, is like, what am I to do here? And so she decides that she is going to become Count Orsino's servant. And in order to be his servant, she must disguise herself as a male. She cuts off her hair and she dresses like a male. And unfortunately, she looks just like her brother. So when her brother makes an appearance in Illyria, there's mistaken identity, love affairs, people falling in love with other people, people falling in love with they think they're falling in love, but they're not falling in love. It's really funny. It's got lots of supporting characters that are very funny. Malvolio, for instance, is tricked into thinking that he's in love with someone, and he's not. And he kind of, scolds everyone at the end of the play. It's a really lovely comedy, Shakespeare, lots of fun. I had taken over the program this past year, and Savannah, at the Arts Academy, one of the classes we offer is the repertory theater class. And the model that I looked at the repertory theater class as was a conservatory type program. And in those conservatory type programs, it is very important that the actors get a wide range of experiences, and one being a classical and then one being a contemporary. And I chose this classical because I felt that we needed to do a classical, Shakespeare. This comedy hasn't been done here very often, and I was like, why not a comedy this year? And that brought a bunch of challenges for all of our cast members as well.
It's the day before Tech Week, and it's that feeling before a show that you always have in high school theater where it just feels like these deadlines are just getting shorter and shorter and shorter. But this rehearsal process has been very different from any rehearsal process I've done. I'm not super used to doing comedies. I think I've only ever done one before, which was a student-directed performance, and so working with an actual director on a comedy has made it all very fun. I think I've connected with my castmates a lot better than I have in previous shows because we've all just been able to get through the stress and the challenges, because at the end of the day we get to go on stage and laugh instead of the typical dramas.
I guess for me, it takes, because I don't normally play this kind of character, even when I'm in a comedy. I'm normally like the showsman type of character, but this guy, he's a butler, and he has a stick up his butt, and that's his whole character choice. But to get into character for Malvolio, it really just takes me humbling myself so that I can serve the purpose I need to serve in this play, because Malvolio is very much the joke of this play. Like, his whole side subplot is a joke, because he's tricked into thinking that his lady has fallen in love with him, and she doesn't want anything she doesn't even think of him that way. And then he's tricked into wearing some yellow stockings with some cross garters, and he's made a fool. And it just takes me to humble myself to actually dive into that character.
A lot of recent versions of Twelfth Night have, and Mr. Poole talked extensively about this in class, have dealt with the idea of colonialism. And a lot of depictions of Viola and Sebastian have been immigrants going into a new land. And my mom is an immigrant from the Philippines. She immigrated in 2005. And so it's been nice to find the serious underbelly of this show, exploring what it is like to be in a new place and to be in a new world. And I'm on the other side of it, of somebody who has been here. And so it's strange to see the other side of things, but also to see my family and my family's struggles and journey in the story itself.
Right. Shakespeare is, as they say, why we keep doing Shakespeare, and we've done it for hundreds of years now, is that his stories are so relatable. And one thing that I would want anybody who was thinking about coming to see the show is, you will relate to this story somehow.
And 12th Night is running for 4 shows at the Savannah Arts Academy, January 9th and 10th at 7 p.m., and January 10th and 11th at 2:30 p.m. Tickets are $15 for general admission and $12 for students, seniors, and military. You can pick them up at that website on your screen, saa.booktix.com. And we hope you enjoyed that preview of the show. Wanted to try something a little bit different here today on WTOC Plus. That is going to wrap things up for our 2 o'clock show here on WTOC Plus. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. We'll be back in just about 40 minutes for another round of stories during Welcome to Our Community with Dawn Baker. And in the meantime, you can always head on over to our website to get the latest updates at WTOC.com. Thanks for watching, and here's Local News Live.